Good evening. It's 14 June. Do we have music? Yes, we do have some music there. June of music. June of music. June of 14. June 14. This is a blooper for a blooper reel. Today we're going to be looking at live file uploading. Come on, guys. We're celebrating a birthday today, so I'm a bit late. Let's go to the code window. Let's start the show first. Wow, this is really messy today. Not the soccer player, but let's go to the code window quickly. What are we going to do? Let's have a look at our website first. www.soft as in software. And let's say hi in the chat window. Good evening. Check my monitoring there. So what I found is we have a gear page over here. And I added one of the gear items here. And I wasn't able to put a picture in there because it's currently using static images with all these items except the one that I added while checking in here. Logging in. And then collect the password there. Soft as in software. Come on. Good evening. Well, it's not evening in your place, I think. Maybe 6 hours difference? 7? Fun times begin now. Yeah, I guess you're cooking. Something like that. Credentials. Soft as in software. Where did I put that? I think this one. It's 2 p.m. Really? Okay. Copy the email address. Oh, it's already there. Passwords. Now we are logged in. Just hanging out with you for the next 1.5 hours, really. I'm going to look at uploading images to the server. Because if I add a gear item in my list here, I don't get the image, so I put a new one in. I do have the name, also the layout is terrible in here, but test and something. Soft as in software. Copy that 4 times. Save. I don't want to do this. Why is it saving my information there? I don't want that. No thanks. Now I have this test item and the link should go to probably my website. And it is. That's working, but I missed the image there. So I'm going to first look at the official way to do it. Then maybe extending it. So where's the documentation for file upload? Pick a new tab there. I guess you have components to do this already. The downside is that you don't learn anything from using your component. Although I can obviously look at your code in the component. Streaming example, there's two options, like a dynamic set of sources. So you have fixed items, I think. That's already what we do right now in the website itself. Picking one from the separate folder there. That's interesting. It's using show image to collect the information based on the ID. Let's first start Fish Studio, because that's I wonder what I do with the image right now. Already. Ooh, there's an update. It's the gear page. Let's go to the gear page. I think it's in the gear card. Why is it not showing my... Is there nothing in there? Should be something in there. It's not showing my my editor. It's failing. I think it's a bug. I've seen that before, that the editor area is not rendered for some reason. It's not rendering my editor. Come on. Oh, and it's crashing. Everything's going south today. That's fun. Let's patiently wait for this to load. And it's not loading. Let's close all the documents. And it's still not loading. Editor not loading, Visual Studio. Happened before. disabling the extensions. So I did install an extension, I think, just before the show. I updated one. Oh, I thought I was updating this one. Installed. I think it was this one that was updated. Markdown editor. It's not much of use to do the installer option. Update the version maybe to the next version. So that we can have a look at the update for everyone. Come on, load. I think it won't be working today. It'll be a short. Oh, that's attempting to perform an unauthorized operation. I'm not allowed to edit today. It's really not working. Check the option always show error list if it's in blah blah blah. Tools, options, project solution, general. Then delete the hidden .NET Fish Studio folder in the project folder. Relaunch Fish Studio again. Open containing folder. There's this hidden Fish Studio thing. Let's cut that. Oh. And it's open. Okay. Let's try that again. Yeah, you can do it. Pages. Let's go to the gear page again. It's still not showing anything. Come on. Darn it. check the option always show. This is about the error list, it's not related to anything there. And it's not showing errors, it's just not showing editor errors. Close all Visual Studio tasks and delete all the files and folder component model cache. I think I did that before and that actually worked. Let's go in here and close this first, because this was not the solution. Let's delete that. Then go in here, side, and then copy that one back. Now go into app data. Then according to this one, Microsoft Visual Studio, Microsoft Visual Studio, my Visual Studio version. Looking at the date, it should be this one. And then delete all the files in the folder's component model cache. There's no component model cache. I've been using the font for ages already, so that should not be the problem. Oops. A glitch in the productivity power tools. I do have productivity power tools. Tools extension updates. And bish bash boys, problem solved. Extensions and updates. Productivity power tools. I do have the productivity power tools in there. Let's start with nothing. Let's erase some windows here, because I got OCD. Tools, options, tools options, tools extensions and updates. Manage extensions, maybe. Installed. Productivity. Power tools. And we also have the productivity. Then go back into here. What happened to the music? The music stopped. Start the application again. We're already 22 minutes in and nothing happened. Red screen. Same thing. Attempted to perform an unauthorized operation. And a blank tab. I also get a blank tab. A reboot should fix it. Really? Okay. Let's try that then. That's not funny. (2 p.m. We are here at 10 p.m. So that's 14 and 10. Yeah, that's 6 hours. Oh, now we get Inception. Live stream in a live stream in a live stream and a live stream. It's a mess. We have to wait for the reboot of the VM there. Oh, well, you have some nice stories to tell us, then this is your time. While I'm rebooting the machine. Connect RDP. Open it. On the other screen. Enter a password. There it is again. Let's move to the code window again. Let's see if it's working this time. Now I I disabled all the extensions, so I have to re-enable them again, I think, if this is working. Did I click the icon already for Visual Studio? I think it's still booting. In the meantime, let's have a look at GitHub. To our projects. This is a classic project. I have two projects. One is the beta project and the other one is a classic project. It's already a classic project. I haven't been starting this one. It's not even a year old. It's already a legacy project. Is there something of uploading files already in here? Add gear item, create, remove, update and delete options. I think that's already in there. Update new GA packages. And have a look at that as well. You should also create IDs, packed pages and schedule pages and things like that. Add Azure Storage to cache the YouTube playlist and other information. It's now cached in memory for 1 day, I think. So if you have a look at this www.softtestingsoftware.com, it's now not showing that we are live because it's cached. I've been looking at this page before the show, so it's not showing the current show again. I can force that by resetting the page, the application, the web app. So let's first go into here. Add a menu item, live stream, create a web service to collect playlist information. Mock data. Nothing about images. Let's create another one. Upload gear images to website. Option to upload gear item images to the website. Matching the gear ID. Something like that. Well, let's try Visual Studio again. Once more, there it is. Software. Clickety click. Do we now get the editor? We do get the editor, so it was indeed a reboot of the system. Thanks for nothing. Let's put everything back. Tabs. Organize the tab layout to back to left. And go into the extensions. Why is it beeping? Enable the Markdown editor again. And the productivity tools. And the power tools. Disabled. Oh, disabled. It wasn't disabled. Okay. That's good. Saves me some reloading. Okay, let's go back to the website for Blazor. Copy. With the information on uploading a page. Stream examples. Examples is section stream image source to using JavaScript interop. Stream image data to a client. Preview an image provided by input URL. File uploads. Let's have a look at this one. File uploads. WebAssembly. Input file unchanged, load files multiple. The following example merely processes file bytes and doesn't send upload files to the destination outside of the app. For an example of the eraser component that sends files to a server or service, see the following sections: upload to server or to external server. That could be a Azure blob storage or something like that. Let's first have a look at this one. File upload 1. That's multiple. What if you just want one? Let's copy this and go in here. Just add a test thingy there. Add the eraser component. Let's call that file. Upload test, upload OA. Inject iLogger. I don't log it this time. And the file upload. Where do they get the file upload in this case? File upload 1. It's the only reference is that there's the object. Really don't need the logger in here. Let's disable that for now. Upload files, max file size, number, maximum allowed. Upload to something, blah blah blah. Input file. List a browser file. Apparently that's an existing thing. That's a copy of the text, I think. That's incorrect. So we disable the logger. Copy that. Should be compatible, I think. Strange things are going on. File upload 1. Let's make that simple file upload. F5. Concert videos. I heard that the Rolling Stones just cancelled the concert in the Amsterdam arena because Mick Jagger has COVID. I was really thinking if he just kept some distance by 1.5 meters, then he could do his concert and without affecting anyone, except maybe Keith Richards or something. But I think he's immune to everything. Keith Richards. Let's go in. What was it? File upload. Oh, there's nothing there, so let's check it again. Upload file. Yeah, file upload. So why is file upload not working? Should work. Unless there is an error on the page. Unauthorized. But that's something different. That's not related to this thing. Oh, and I put it in gear, I think. Did I? No, I did not. And it's complaining about unexpected input file. So what does it need then? That should be okay. File upload. Well, you're scaring me. Thanks for the follow. Datuta, the Dituta. Welcome to the club. Everything is going wrong today. My Visual Studio was not able to show my editor You had to reboot my machine to get it up and running again. And now we get other strange errors on the input file thing there. What if we just remove the input file thing there? If this is intended to be a component add using I also was reading somewhere that there is a NuGet package, NuGet package. Let's try that. Where is it? NuGet, where are my NuGet packages? Oh, it's still running. NuGet packages, where are they? Come on. Here, there they are. Oh, there are all kinds of updates in here. But let's first try upload file. I would think it would be by default in Blazor. Also, sometimes what happens is if we copy code, then it's also failing. Name rule violation. Oh, that's also not right. That should be the parameter gear ID. And now we have a failing gear ID. That one, and that's triggered by this one. That's the parameter that's put in. And now we miss this one. So now we fix the naming. What's this? Remove unused parameter on the user ID. User ID? Why is that a user ID? Interesting, because I would think that's a gear ID. And that's not used because it's using the gear ID that's in there as a parameter. And indeed, this one is not used. This should take one thingy. interesting. So this is pushed in like a parameter. If you right click on the property and use the rename option, it's going to automatically update the property's name. Yeah, I know, but the confusing thing is that I use the same name for it, and that's what I should not do. And the interesting thing is, and I have to remember why it is done, because this one is getting in there by a parameter. This is triggered by 0. It switches from 1 reference to 0 reference because of the 1 parameter thingy, I think. Because now it will be returning, but it's not. This is not used because this one is picking up the parameter thingy. Let's see what the original was. Let's go in here. So rename this one, the parameter on the delete class. And also just rename that one. But this one could be the one. Oh no, that's the one for the parameter. That's good. But this one, why is this user ID? And it didn't used to be user ID, it used to be gear ID. This one is referencing to, I think again, the parameter to this one. The interesting part here is that if you have a look at the Razor page, that's not in here. That apparently did not change. So if we do the click there, the page gets called like this. Here ID. Remove gear item. Go to definition. That jumps back to this one again. So it's just confused. I wonder if this ever was working. Let's try it. Maybe I never deleted an item. Let's run this. Drifting away from the other thing, the input file, but Let's fix some bugs first. Here we are. We have to log in here. This is the debug the developer thing, so this should be show at docus.nl, I think. Test 1 2 3 4 dash bang. This is local, yes. Now we have the gear items there. And if I add one, test, and that's an illegal URL, I should test for that. It will be saved. Here we have a test item, but we don't have the image because that was the problem that we're going to solve today. And if we edit this, you do get this information. Test edited. Or changed. Save. Save. Should find it and update the value in the database. And now it's changed. Now let's delete it. We want to delete the item with changed. That is the right item. Now it's going into this item ID 18. We'll call the API with here the 18. Going into the API, going to find item with ID 18. And it is found, otherwise it would go into the not found section. It is removed, save changes, and returning OK. If it's OK, then navigate back to the gear page. And it's gone again, so now it's working. I really wonder if it's ever worked in the previous. I can test that, I think, because it's online. The old version is online. We go in here. We are logged in again. So go to the gear page, and I added some tests in here as well. Let's delete that as well. It's actually doing the same thing. Well, this should fail maybe. Is it in? And it's still in there. No, it's not in there. So it actually did delete it. Yes, Entity Framework Core indeed, yeah. Against SQLite database. And then minimize a minimal API. So it did seem to work for some strange reason. I don't know why, but at least it's now properly fixed. Now go back to the file upload option. What was the page name again? How did I name the page? Pages, file upload, there. It's taking too long. Let's take everything out. Let's stop this quickly to make sure that it's rebuilding. Let's copy it with some existing code there. File upload. Runner 5. It's Entity Framework Core 6, I think. Is it numbered? Swagger. Here. File upload. Do we actually need a navigation item in there somewhere? I think we may need a navigation item as well. Although, I really don't think so. Let's try this first. Rebuild and apply changes, yes. I don't think you need to add a navigation item in there because you could make it hidden. So now we have a file upload thingy there. And there's a collision there. Why is it not finding the page? And I know already. Because I did not name it through the Blazor convention, where it should be named. Rename. Oh, I need to stop it again. It should be aware that this is a page. I think the name is irrelevant, but it should at least know that this is page. Let's try it this way. Let's see if we actually need to name it the same way. There are a lot of conventions going on in Blazor that you need to know of. It's still not available. Really? File upload. And make that file upload here as well. As far as I could tell, only need a capital letter at the beginning. That's true, and I did that, but apparently looks like it's also taking up the convention to have the same name in there. Oh, stupid. I did the same thing again. I should call this page at least. Well, I did call it page just previously before that. Let's try this. Let's clean the thingy there. Cleaned, F5. Why is it all angry over there? It's not angry. Still nothing. Do I need to put my authentication in? I don't think so. Path is wrong. Don't think so, because it's the same as contact page, for instance. Did I put a slash in there? Yes, I did. That's what I have, isn't it? Oh, maybe the navigation. Oh, okay. True, I changed the navigation thingy, I think. This one. Where is it? This one, right, exactly. True. That's what you get when renaming all these things. Let's stop this and rebuild it. That's when you get. I started with doing it just from the address bar, and that was not working. So I put a navigation item in there, and there's the typo for the page. I had that first in, but then the page item was not named page. I think that's also mandatory to have it named page. Let's check that if it's running. So if I click on this, now it should show up. And it's still not showing up. Come on, guys. File upload. Copy that. That's coming from this one. Then we go into here. And that's also the same. That's basically a copy of this one. Is this a reserved word maybe? I can't understand if that's the case. Save. So that should match. It's not complaining on other levels, I think. Other than the not complaining about the other thing. I see your navigation menu again. Of course. There. It's basically a copy of this one. This is the icon up front. Actually, that was what I was thinking earlier, because I added this one in there. But if you look at this one, let's run it again. F5. If you see the contact thing, that's working. Contact thing is like this. File, upload. What was it again? File upload 1. Oh. How's that? Let me close Fish Studio once more. That's been acting up all day again. The page attributes on the page, yes, and that's where I copied it from, I think. Let's open it again. And if that's not working, then I'm going to throw this thing out and try it again by adding a new one. Just do the check first, file upload 1 in there. And we have the file upload 1 in there. If you compare that to this one, same thing. It's exactly the same, except for the last page, last line, I should say. Let's run this. In the default href, do not include the slash. Then it should fail on all the things, don't you think? Because if I put something in like this, it's going to the root. No, you're not. I'm not okay. I think because this is still not working. This one is working. Same thing. I think I've seen this before, and that was also when one line was in the stream where we actually had something similar like this, and we had to throw out the page. By deleting that. go to the navigation thingy again. And kick that out as well. Okay, still in the stream. So this is the clean setup. And let's run that. Just to check if we still have the contact up and running. It should be, because there's nothing changed there. And going there, contact, that's still working. Schedule is something similar like contact, and ideas also all the same. So there's nothing changed there. So let's close that again and now manually do the new update there. Add a new. Previously I used the eraser component. And called that file upload or something, file upload. But it should be page. I think is the convention. Now copy in the, well, let's just type it in, page. File upload. Upload. My typing today is terrible. Let's run it and see if we can do it manually. It's not complaining. Contact is still working. File upload. There it is. Let's blame it on the preview version of Fish Studio. How much time can you spend on Fish Studio? I've been messing with it for an hour and 15 minutes already. First half hour, 45 minutes. It was not showing my editor. It was completely blank, and if I tried to open something, then it failed. And now the page redirection was not working. Oh, the page redirection. I do have this one in there. Do we also have that in the contact? Yeah, we also have it in the contact page. Yeah, it must be the preview, I'm pretty sure. Let's see if we can get anywhere else now. Stop and rerunning, and then completely yes, and then rebuilding the page. Let's first put in no code, because that's hype these days. No code or low code. This will complain because we don't have anything of this, so that, yeah, we do need to bring in the code as well. Copy that. Yes. Even closing out Fish Studio was not enough, because we had to reboot it to get the editor back. And closing Fish Studio to revive the page did also not work. So I had to rebuild the page again. During the meeting today, so one line, they told me that they just had finished a meeting about a new UI standard that they published today. And was that a UI standard by Microsoft? Oh, that's not right here. It's angry. Does this impact everything you have been working on? Oh, yeah. Oh, why is it now complaining? Capturing variable this. Something is going wrong here. Did I miss? Oh, I think I missed. Oh, I did not. Bracket, maybe? No. What is going on here? Client I'm doing for project 4. I'm hoping that the CSS colors and sizing structure I've set up will make it easy to update. Yeah. So now it's complaining about all these things here. Oh, restarting the application. What? Adding field requires restarting the application. I'm not running the application. Let's close Studio again. One of these days. It's not the 13th today, is it? Wait for it to load. Glancing through the Figma board, the colors and button styles are a bit different. No, it's not the 13th. Maybe in your location, but in mine it's 14. What day is it today? Tuesday, June 14. 98 degrees Fahrenheit. I need to convert that. 98 Fahrenheit to Celsius. 36, really? That's about body temperature. Well, in India it's now 50 degrees or something like that. Let's run this. I think it was again a quirky thing of Visual Studio not to accept the code. Only 83 here. Stay inside and then the cooler on, the airco. Then you catch a cold through the airco. Let's try file upload. File upload. There we are. Maximum file size 15360. That's not too much. Now I need to find something that's small enough. That's too big. Let's do a really small one. At least we get a new one, and it's still too big. My parents haven't stopped by the stream since that one time. He beat me to the junior. He calls me junior. What do you think I can do with have two different versions of schema being returned by an endpoint? I guess I missed that in the stream. So I need this even smaller than this. Edit with photos, maybe. Oh, that's really a big one. It's crop that to. Oh, am I now resizing the original background of my laptop? My VM? I think I did. That's not what I had in mind, really. That's better. It's one of these days. My photos thingy there. Pictures. Oh, terrible. Open file location. Open this one. Photos. Then resize it. See if we can make it smaller. Save a copy. Phone 2. Is that small enough? Maybe I just can change the input information. I think I read it right. Punctuation would help there, I think. But yes, I know you can. What? Oh, buying followers. Anyone want to buy followers here in the chat, maybe? Primes? Viewers? Maybe just I need to enlarge it a little bit myself. Let's select this one. Nopers. To become famous, one is better offer. Food cooking time. I think it's food eating time, but there's no food in here. So I think it uploaded. Did it? Did it actually upload? I wonder if it did, where it put it. I don't think it really did upload it. Did it? I think it did nothing. Other than adding it to the list. Yeah, true. So let's see if we can do that as well. I did make some notes somewhere. Because this isn't doing nothing, I think. File save. Which one is this? I think we started with the file upload 1. That's this one. Food cooking time. Yeah, I think I'm going to brave the heat and go walk the dog. Not sure the dog will appreciate it if you take him out in 98 degrees. At least get some exercise done then. Thanks for stepping by at least, and see you next time. In the meantime, I'm going to spend a few more minutes to try to save this actually to some location. Upload to the server. Upload result. This is basically using the API way of working that I'm also using for the gear upload. So let's try that. Upload result class in there. This took 1 hour and a half only to get this to work. Thanks to Fish Studio. That's the website. Then go into shared. Where's the shared part? There's the shared part, model. And we are going to name that upload result. Add a class. Upload result. .cs. Copy the model in. Let's do it like this. File name, stored file name, and the error code. Blazor sample is not right, I think. Let's make that our own namespace, just to be sure. Here we are. We already have this in the main project, I think. Then we have file upload 2. Copy that and then bring it to Notepad first. To avoid all these issues that we've seen before. Copy. Go to the file upload thingy. Let's just copy this. Copy and paste it. Then rename this one to two. Make that 1. I hope it doesn't break anything doing this. Take the other one to 2, 1. Save it, and the other one. Oh. Also save that. Let's see if that all still works. You never know today. I'll upload 1. That's the first one, that's still working. 2. That's working. Now let's rebuild it. Second one. Taking all of this. Thank you for following Code Dragon X. How are you doing? Where are you from? What's your thing? Let's kill the logger there because I don't want the logger in here. Interesting, this is also taking link in there. Where's the logger thing? Where does it take a logger? There. White line. Take this out. Why is it using logger here? Oh, it's, yeah. So that's really not needed. It's there. You don't need this one here. North Carolina. Really? What's the temperature in North Carolina at this time? It's also 98 degrees. Just checking out dev streams. But today we really had bad luck because my editor was giving a blank editor page and we took an hour and a half to get that fixed. And it seemed to be only to be fixed by a reboot. And then we got some strange other error with the Blazor pages. 90. Now that's a little bit better. $32. Well, that's still kind of hot. I think over here it's now 13 Celsius. So in my place it's now 55.54 Fahrenheit. That's in the Netherlands. It is actually a hot week this week. But the night is cooling. We are close to the sea, to the North Sea. apps, google.com. We are here. There's a lot of water around us. And you guys are all the way to the other side. Something there. There you are. Is it north or south? North. There. I think one lies something somewhere over here. Like, what is it? New Mountain or something? What is it called? New Mountain. Is it Texas? Really? Well, that's over there. I believe he's somewhere over there. So we're all over the place. What was it? The logger is still... We're not using the logger. Also, the right line. Because we are just testing some things here. And there's another one. Oh, that's solved now. So what does this do? Make this a little bit bigger. Let's first have a look how it appears on the screen. File upload. Two? I think it's two. Oh, that's wrong. I probably did not give it a right name again, or it is broken again. Ah, it's not even having our page again. Page. File, upload, to. Not sure why I deleted that. Yes, you can rebuild. Upload to. Something there. And now did it upload something? Actually, really? Don't think so. So we have the upload to max allowed files, 3 items. We don't have a limit on there. If the files count is bigger than 0, then create a card for each file. Stored file, does it say stored file? No. It's also not saying. Also not saying that there's an error. upload results, if upload files, and I don't have this, I think, so it stopped, maybe. Let's see, because I think it failed. Well, let's have a look at because I did not put the logging in. Yes, there's a big error there. Because there is no API to call to. Need to implement the API for that. Oh, and I now also messed up my code. File save, new file results upload. Read from JSON. If new upload results is not 0, it will add them to the list. Shoot render. Let's probably do the file change thing. Let's have a quick look. What's the file class with only a name in there? Let's go back to the sample code here. Not here. File upload 2. Upload controller. There we have the upload controller, but we are not using a controller because we have minimal API in place. But we can copy this. There's the iLogger again. I don't want the iLogger. Let's go into close this. Go back to the API. In there, the minimal one. And what we are talking about is controller like a post controller. Copy that. So that gives a result back. Action result. Type ilist upload result. So we have a post in there, so let's copy the post entry there. Pick us an easy one. What's the easiest one in there? I think something like this. Copy that and bring that all to the end. Then have a look at this. This will be post file. What was it in the call in file upload post here? file save. Save. Allow anonymous. And it's async. It's also async. It's returning a task action result thingy there. This is the input. And it's automatically results okay. That's just the result, the upload result. This is an iList, and it will take from form take the files in there. It's a parameter. Then try to do a lot of things there. We're not building a user. Which one now? Am I clean? Oh yes, the one there. It's wrong, then it's going to bad request. If it's right, this is the thingy. But it's much more than that. That's the other function. We have a class file. Where is it starting? There. One. Copy this in from controller and then clean it up a bit. Giving a lot of errors there. This is not recognized. Can do that probably, but we don't. Color base. This is the actual thing. Let's see what it's doing. It's registering maximum allowed files 3, max file size is something. And for each, doing the thing there. See else going there. Should go there for each. Till there. Stop at this one. And we need a lot of cleaning here. First start with things like this. So take the logger out. That will give an error code 4. It's exceeding the amount of files. HTML encode. Is that still a thing? Let's first clean out all the logger thingies there. That's giving error code 1. That's giving error code 2. And we have another one, console line. exception. That's error code 3. And the result returned should be then something like this. That result, created result. That should be part of the shared one that we created in the models. That's the result. No, that's not the right one. Upload results. Created result. Where did it get the created result here? Upload results. Where's the created results? That's not in here. There's only one. I wonder where the full code for this is. Oh, why is it checking out my chat window? That's not nice. Restream. Now I probably need to push in all these captcha thingies. Loading. Did the network break down? Still streaming? Looks like restream is failing. Now I need to bring in my two-factor code. Looks like they had a glitch in the network to restream. chat. Shout out to oh yeah, where did my shout out go? Oh, that's only done. My shout out is not working. That's working. We're full of glitches today. Resource path upload results. Create a result class as part of ASP.NET Core MVC. Okay. It's a default status code. And we probably don't have that available in can use it apparently. There's the logger again. We don't use the logger. This one. Question with where is the environment used in here? Web utilities, that's still a thing. System.net. Like it. Resource path is using request scheme. Request host. Where is this used? There's the path. Content root path. Let's create a folder for that. If upload, where is this upload coming from? upload result. That was create result. This is private static thingy. Let's first take this one out. Thanks for your follow. E7777 URE. Your 777 UR. No clue how you pronounce your name. Let's get the class out here. It's interesting because there's no class in this one, so we need to do something else here. I think we need to just put it in the models there. But chat's actually not updating in here. That's quite annoying. Oh, really? 777 is the M? Demure? Class. What's it called? What was it called? File, I think. File, yeah. It's a kind of stupid class, but it's just for demo purposes for now. And it's now annoying that my restream chat is not connected to both streams. Maybe I need to log off again. Close this one. Then let's see if I have a shortcut for that. I think so. Let's see if that's working. Good evening. Again. Night full of issues. See if that's arriving in the chat. It is arriving in the chat. Now the question is, does it also return? Let's see. Because we're in quite some mess in here. There's another class. It's a file save controller that we can remove that. Oh. And the question is, what is the environment used for? That's used to get the path for the environment. API. There's the environment, I think. App environment. What is it looking for? Content root path. Content root path just exists. Why is this complaining there? Yeah. And we also have an environment name. Yes, we do. Trusted file name for storage, so we lost another issue there. Getting there. So we don't need the post environment anymore. That's no longer necessary. Leave this in for reference. Now if the upload where did it get this I think this part is not needed here. This part should be on the client. We're almost there here. This is requesting. Where is this used? Oops. That's not something that does exist from something. That will be the first parameter. Let's see what it's using there. Where did it get this one? It's part of the controller base or something like that. What is a request scheme? What is that for a beast? The base URL in Web API controller. There's something in there. Scheme and host. What's scheme and what's host? Because this one is also in here somewhere. Where was it? Like the base address. Web API, blah blah blah, minimal. Core migration. Context request. Oh, we do have a context, I think. Let's try that. No, we don't. Good evening, Scott. Scott from Denmark. We're all over the place again this stream. How do I get a scheme from... Oh, it's HTTP context maybe. Oh, you're already here. My chat thing was locked up somehow. And it's already 12:30, 12:25 already. Wow. You then really need to stop then as well. You woke up an hour ago during night shift. String host is current request host. No, it just worked all night to finish my assignment. Really? Oh. So did you fall asleep then? HTTP context. So the question is, why do we even use this here? Sleep schedule will fix itself, yeah. Guess so. Go back to the red line there. Resource path. How do I get a scheme and a host of the minimal API? Get scheme and host a minimal API. Well, let's just leave it to something. Resource path. Probably think it will need it to identify where the files are located if you want to show them. So now everything is in the API. Let's put a break on that as well. Now we need to call the file save somewhere in the client. It's in there. Oh, there's the if upload also. So this is already okay, and there's the file class also. There's no need to put that in model then. Let's kick that out again. Delete. Let's build it and see if we get errors. IntelliCode is failing. Well, everything is failing today. So let's put a break on file change. Let's put a break on here. And also before the for each. Multi-part form data content. Let's run this if that's possible. There we are. And we are going to call the file upload to we have no files chosen, so let's select a file. Let's pick the phone item. It's making it smaller. Oh, it's breaking. File upload is true. And it will bring in the... I think we need to change this. See, that's failing. So we need to call the API in a different way. See, it's failing. There we are. It's a big no-no. It's angry as hell. So let's change this one. Because we have done that before. Like going into the gear list, for instance, I think. That's not the details. Why is there a details thingy there? There it is. We need to inject the HTTP client factory. There. Into the file upload page. Like that. As such. Then, if we are going to do this, if the client factory is 0, where's the client factory used? In here. So all the way up here. There's no client factory, then we are going to kick out. Don't do anything, because this is the most important thing. Then we create a client on the API. And the HTML message would be get async. We need to post something. Which one is using the post? for instance, let's find accounts maybe. The call there. And let's see if we can bring that in there. Here. Our response should be the await for the HTTP client. HTTP client is called a little bit different, I think. Just client. Post is JSON async and then not accounts, but file save. And it should bring in the content. Then this should be deleted. Then we get this one back. Response read from JSON, and then we need to bring in the results for this. Like so. In the iList upload results, we should see that at the API as well. Upload results, that's a list, list of upload results. I would actually think it should be something like this. Login, file save there. Now there's creating a new created result. That's the resource path. So that should match. Let's try this. So running out of water. File upload to select the file. Open if upload something. Still not working. Content is 0. Also, it doesn't seem to be arriving in here. I think because this one is already 0. Null. Content is null. Why is the content null? The breakpoint will currently not hit inbound breakpoint. So let's stop this and let's rebuild it again. All input file change. Why is the settings page here doing nothing? Let's try this again. Let's clean the solution first. Then hit F5. Good run. Thanks, code Dragon X. Catch you later, alligator. Oh, that was 10 minutes ago. I'm so slow on my chat today. This is also my final attempt for today. It's getting way too late already. File upload to choose files. Let's pick something there. Maybe it's already too big. Then 24 times 10, 24 times 15, 15 meg. That should fit. You do have a client. One 5728640. Using content 0. For each file, upload results single or default. What's file name in here? Where's my watch window there? That's the right name. Content add, file content. Count is 1. Are we now getting out of scope? Oh, now there's something in there. Still not null. Don't get the feeling that it's going into the API. I think it terminated. Something is not going right with this one, I think. Upload result, returning. Okay, let's wrap it up for now, because it's already almost 1 AM and I need to get up at 6 AM again. So that's, we do get a really close thing. So maybe I'll continue with this on Thursday quickly to have a good look, or maybe offline, and then getting back to you with the full result. For now, let's wrap this up. Go into full screen here. So next stream will be on Thursday, 16/6/2022. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for the followers. Demure, like D777 Ure, and Dragon X. Thanks for your follow. The Tuta, thanks for your follow also. And that's good things for today. Thanks everyone, and see you next Thursday. Bye bye.